Happy Friday, everybody. And did you see who was walking in with us there?
Well, I did.
Yes. Well, it's Jon Burnett. In fact, today is Jon Burnett Day on PTL because it is a big day for him.
Yeah.
He is retiring after how many years? How many years? More than
Four
decades on
TV.
TV.
Yeah,
I believe 42
incredible.
years total.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so
what
this
he's
is
done.
why we have this on standby.
We do. We have a special tribute and a few surprises for him ahead this hour. First, though, we start with a look back at Jon's career and what led him to KDKA. It's not often that football and acting collide, but they did in the 1970s at the University of Tennessee for a Vols defensive end and theater major named Jon Burnett.
After college, Jon got his break in television forecasting the weather at a TV station in his hometown of Knoxville.
3 years later, he moved on to a station in Louisville, Kentucky for a few years before heading back to Tennessee for a job that would change the trajectory of Jon's career.
He landed a gig as the host of PM Magazine at WNGE in Nashville, which a year later brought him to Pittsburgh, KDKA, and Evening Magazine. And I love those pictures of how young Jon looked.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's so incredible what he's done here.
Well, now, after 42 years in television, Jon Burnett is retiring.
Yeah, and Stacey Smith recently sat down with Jon to reflect on his incredible career.
Evening Magazine.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jon Burnett.
And I'm Liz Miles.
Pittsburgh first met Jon Burnett in 1982 when KDKA hired him as the new host of Evening Magazine, first with Liz Miles and then later Mary Robb Jackson.
It was incredible. I mean, I got to see the world.
And as evening goes to Ireland, I'll test drive the first sports car in Irish history. It's a ride you won't want to miss.
We were encouraged, Liz and I were, Mary Robb too, to do our own stories and feature ourselves in those stories.
One of Jon's favorites, Jeepers Jamboree.
This is where it all began, Main Street in Georgetown, California. Believe it or not, it's 6 a.m. and most of these folks haven't slept a wink. They've been lined up here all night long, waiting for what they hope will be the ride of a lifetime.
We went out to Northern California and we're in the Sierras, high in the Sierras, and driving Jeeps over the roughest terrain I've ever seen or been on. Most of the ground we covered did not look like a road to me.
You took some risks on some of these stories.
Oh, I did. I broke my back. I thought I'd broken my ankle on one of my skydives, my jumps, where my main chute didn't open. And if I was ever going to panic in my entire life, that was it. And so I had to pull my reserve, which fortunately did open, and I landed hard.
You did a story on your parents' farm one time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mama does more shaking than stirring when she cooks. But if Thomas Wolfe had ever tasted one of Nancy Burnett's breakfasts, he never would have left home. Fortunately, Ace is forever scheming to find ways to burn off the calories. There's always something that needs fixing on a farm.
One of the reasons I went down there to do it is because I knew it would connect with Pittsburghers. Even though many Pittsburghers couldn't relate to life on the farm and living out in the country like that, they identify with family strongly, and family is important here in western Pennsylvania, just like it is down there in eastern Tennessee.
3 years into his run on Evening Magazine, Jon began doing double duty.
I'm Patrice King Brown.
I'm Jon Burnett, and this is Pittsburgh Today.
When he was tapped as Patrice King Brown's new co-host on Pittsburgh Today.
In '85, John Wade left the station, and they asked me if I would come on board and be Patrice's co-host. And I said, absolutely. This gave me an opportunity to do more live TV. I was probably most at home on Pittsburgh Today.
But in 1990, Pittsburgh Today came to an end.
This is our final show, but boy, it's going to be a good one, and you're going to be glad you tuned in.
And in early 1991, Evening Magazine also signed off.
It's been a great ride.
It sure has. And now, for the last time, have a great evening, everybody.
Goodbye.
However, Jon still had a year on his contract, and it just so happened that at the same time, KDKA was in need of a new weatherman.
Jon Burnett is in the Weather Center where he's been tracking the storm. What's up now, Jon?
Well, fortunately, Patty, the good news is that for all except Westmoreland County, things are beginning to calm down.
For 28 years now, Jon has been a trusted member of the KDKA weather team, covering every shift, including, for many years, weekend mornings with Brenda Waters.
It's not going to rain during the Garth concert.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because he would come looking for you.
Well, so, you know, I wouldn't mind that.
If Garth came looking.
I'd like to meet the man.
And covering everything from snowstorms to floods to tornadoes. In fact, Jon won an Emmy for a series he did on tornadoes in the mid-90s.
Since tornadoes don't hit KD country nearly as frequently as the Midwest, many people here might not know how to react if they spotted a funnel cloud.
Fewer than 5 twisters are typically reported in a given year here in KD country. Of course, there are exceptions, and according to the expert forecasters here at AccuWeather, that relatively low number is no reason to get complacent.
Also, while you were doing the weather, lo and behold, a program comes back to life. Instead of just Pittsburgh Today, it became Pittsburgh Today
Pittsburgh
Live.
Today Live.
When Christine Sorensen took over as host of Pittsburgh Today Live in 2006, Jon became her sidekick.
We are talking about one of my favorite events of the year on today's show.
Yes, it's one of my favorite events, actually.
That's right. I just read your line, didn't I?
And for the next decade, Jon got a second chance to live out what he calls his Walter Mitty fantasies.
It was every bit as fun as it had been the first time I'd done it.
You're making me laugh.
I'm crying, I'm laughing so hard. I have been blessed to work not only on fun stories and fun events, but with fun people, great people. This has been my second family. I don't think I deserved it. I don't think I've been talented enough to be what I've been, where I've been, but I'm here and I've enjoyed every minute of the ride.
What a great tribute.
Oh, that's such a nice piece. I didn't deserve that either.
Oh, you do. And we are so honored to have you join us here today.
Yeah.
Shut up, David.
It really, no. It really, I mean, if you watched him on TV over the years, and of course we all have, Jon Burnett is exactly the same in person. You have such a generous heart. You're such a kind, warm human being, and there's a positive energy that just follows you around. Like you can detect Jon Burnett is in the studio.
But
you just feel better.
But now, guys, seriously, aren't you two the same way? Yes.
No.
Yes.
But we're not Jon Burnett.
Well, and sometimes you have to do hard stories, David, where you have to separate you, and Heather too, you have to separate yourself and be different. I never really went through anything at any station I ever worked at where I had to do hard news. And so I was always able to be myself and to, you know, be a little goofy if I felt like it, or a little sassy or whatever.
And you're both those things.
Yeah.
From time to time. But you guys you're sweet, and you know, but I wasn't constricted by that hard news aura, which you have to put on when you're delivering something tough like a murder or a car crash or whatever.
Fire, yeah.
A fire, yeah.
What did you think when you were watching that? Tribute?
Again, I continue to be amazed. In my own mind, I'm not that big a deal. I'm a good guy, and you know, I'm a decent dad and average husband, but I'm not. I do cry easy.
And we love that about you too.
I don't deserve this. That's my feeling. I'm happy for it. I'm glad that you guys that you feel this way about me, but I don't feel special. I'm just old JB from South Knoxville, Tennessee, and you know.
You are special in so many ways, not just to us, but to the viewers. And you've done so much to help this community too. You know, with your work with the Great Race, and in fact, we have a gift for you.
Yeah.
We have something special for you. Jill Neely, our producer, helped pick this out, or helped get this, so that you would have this. And
by the way, I love all your all's
We have swag.
logos.
We have swag. PTL's come a long way.
So that way,
How
if
did
you
she
tear
know?
up at any point during today or tomorrow,
It's a handkerchief.
you're going to be in
Jill.
good shape.
That's awesome. No, you know, I've noticed, I'm 65 now, guys, and I've noticed since 60, really. I mean, I've always been, my mother has always cried like a baby her whole life. She's been emotional. I'm more like my mother than my dad, and in many ways, and that's one of them. But especially since I turned 60, it just,
the waterworks come.
The waterworks just,
They
they just come on so easy. I'm surprised I'm not, you know, bawling right now.
Well, you know what, there's been a lot of our viewers have sent us messages and commented on stories that have run, and posts been shared on you on social media, and I'm sure you've heard from people out in the field too.
I have.
it's wonderful what we have here in Pittsburgh and Western Pennsylvania, don't you think?
Yeah.
This family, I mean, we have it here at KDKA. I feel like we all are a family here.
Well, I talked about that at length, at least I have. I feel like I have in other venues. This is my second family. You guys are like, you know, little brothers and sisters or maybe children to me. I mean, you're young enough to be. But I love this place, and I love the people here, and
the people who make up the communities too. It's just amazing.
Right, and I think, you know, and I don't mean to knock big cities, and not that Pittsburgh is a big city to me, but a Philly or a New York or an LA or San Francisco, I don't think there's that same kind of connection there.
Right.
I think you're right.
And I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying I think Pittsburgh is a big, small town in many ways, and that's the primary one. That family and friends and faith, the 3 F's as I call them.
Well, hold your handkerchief close to you.
All right, I got it.
Because we have a special treat for you.
Okay.
I wish that she could have been here.
Yeah, she wanted to be here. We're talking about Patrice King Brown.
Oh, I knew you were going to say
She lives in California now. She wasn't able to fly in, but she did send a message because she did not want this to pass without a special message for Jon.
Hello, Pittsburgh. I wanted to say hello to my hometown and a special hello to my friend Jon Burnett, who is retiring. JB, we had some wonderful years together. I wish you the very best in retirement. Travel, relax, enjoy your family. Oh, yeah, and spend the kids' inheritance. That's what my dad always suggested we do. Take care, and if you and Debbie get west, you know I'd love to see you. Much love, my friend.
Oh, she's the best.
You had such a chemistry with Patrice on TV. You saw on TV, I watched growing up how you two relied on each other on the air. It was just something special.
It was mostly me relying on her, to be perfectly honest with you. And the truth of the matter is, I've been blessed to have that all through my career, guys, starting with my wife, Debbie, to Liz Miles on Evening Magazine, to Patrice on Pittsburgh Today, to Christine for 11 years.
Your work wife, right?
My TV wife, that's right, who I actually worked with longer than anyone. And they all had this willingness to help, you know, keep me on the straight and narrow and on time and on cue, and it was the highlight of my career, working with those 3 ladies.
And in fact, we're going to hear from Christine a little bit later on.
Oh,
so
good.
we have that coming up for you.
My TV wife.
Yes, your TV wife.
Yeah.
We also want to share, well, this was a pretty big honor. Tomorrow is Jon Burnett Day in the city of Pittsburgh.
How did that happen?
Pittsburgh City Council stepped up here and proclaimed this, in part because of your work with The Great Race, and that was a Pittsburgh Magazine mock cover, I believe, right?
Yes, yes.
But, you know, I say they should put you on the cover, and there's your son there.
Yeah, Eric and Samantha was there too, my daughter.
That's fantastic.
There's Corey O'Connor. God, I remember his dad, Bob, like it was yesterday.
Oh. And tomorrow will be your last day on air. You're
Yeah.
going to be doing the weather on the desk with Brenda Waters. She'll be at the desk.
Right.
And that is also your last day to clean off your desk, which it's been
Heather.
a long time coming, JB.
You can't even.
Oh wow! We have a picture of Jon Burnett's
my desk. And guys, this is clean. This is the cleanest it's been in 20 years.
We can almost see the surface.
Well, hey, no, but here's the thing. Underneath, it used to be piled all the way up to
Yes, we know.
bottom of the desk.
We are well aware.
And that is all gone now. I've cleaned out the underneath. I've still got the drawers and the top, but I'm getting there.
What about, didn't you have some sort of animal at your desk too?
Where is
Philomena?
Where is
Philomena?
She's right over there.
Oh, she's over there.
Can you get a?
Maybe we'll bring Philomena over a little later on.
I
Bring
know
her over, Ron.
she was at your desk for a while.
This is my girl. Now this is not Phil. This is Phil. Ron Smiley. This is a toss from Ron Smiley.
Hey,
Thanks,
he can catch it. He played football.
I know.
He can do it.
I could catch it.
Yeah.
This is Philomena. This is Phil's girlfriend.
Right.
She hangs out here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, except on Groundhog Day, and then she's of course on the knob with Phil. But she's our girl. She's like the newsroom or the weather center's mascot. And I mean, isn't she cute?
Are you going to leave Philomena behind, or are you taking her home with you?
I think I'd leave Debbie behind before I would Philomena.
Oh my gosh! I hope Debbie's not watching.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't mean that.
All right.